Back to another tutorial video on boss fight. Yeah, this video is going to be on how to fight the Master Controller solo. Dinosaurs you're going to need is about 19 T-Rexes. All of them should have about 50,000 health. They should also have about 1,000 melee and over. They should also have really good Ascendant saddles as well. And then you're also going to want to use Tyrannus with an Ascendant saddle as well. You also want all the T-Rexes to be 100% imprinted to get all the extra stats. Tyrannus should be 100% imprinted with a really good amount of health, some stamina as well. You're also going to want a T-Rex that you're going to ride, so I'd suggest having it on ignore group whistles. See, this one is on ignore group whistles and will just follow me the entire time, so that way I can get on it whenever I need to, because this fight you mainly have to do on foot, but there's a bunch of stuff you need the T-Rex for, so if you ever get attacked by something, you need to get on this Rex. The gear you're going to need is a full set of Ascendant Riot or Flak armor. You might want 2 or 3 backup sets. You're also going to want a few Tek rifles. You also want an Ascendant Sniper rifle, an Ascendant Shotgun, maybe an Ascendant Assault rifle. I have also an Ascendant Tek sword. You're going to want plenty of ammo. You're going to want a few stacks of medical brews. You're also going to want about plenty of each soup, which you get from missions, so that's not too hard. You're also going to want some of this Shadow Steak, and then this stuff right here, you're going to want a ton of this. I'd say about 20. Bring this because it gives you speed and you really need that in this arena, so you're going to need that. Also, if you can get some gravity grenades if you're able to make some of those. You're also going to want plenty of element, and then you're going to want a few Ascendant shields, either Riot or Flak or metal shields, but probably going to want an Ascendant Riot one. And I think that's everything you're going to need. So this is the beginning. So basically, open up my little friend bot, I don't really know, and then do the teleport. So I'm just going to wait for that. So I'm going to cut through it because it takes like 30 seconds. So we teleport to the arena and then immediately try to take all of the soups and stuff like that I have.
Prepared us for this, but I'm detecting some recent edits in this part of the simulation.
Welcome to the final test, and your final moments of life. Struggle if you wish, but your failure is inevitable.
So I immediately take all my soups and then I bring my T-Rexes into the middle because that's where all the guys are going to be coming at me. So I put them on aggressive and then I just get off my main T-Rex. My main T-Rex is on passive, so it'll always follow me. You want to take out your sniper and you want to snipe some of those droids out of the air, and then you want to pick up those code keys, whatever, the things it points arrows to. You need 80 of them in order to get to the next stage, so you don't want to be like messing around. You want to make sure to get all of those code keys. So you gotta be on the ground all the time. That's what like that one thing is for, so you can run faster. You're gonna need that. So here I've got all 80 and I'm bringing them up.
There are heaps of keys on the ground. Pick them up and take them.
So kind of just run out to the thingy diddler and then put the keys in. And then this will complete the first stage. So that first one is pretty easy. The second one gets a bit harder because there's going to be T-Rexes that spawn in. You can probably see already those corrupted avatar T-Rexes. It's not really that big of a problem though. Just send all your Rexes in. If you have 19, you should be fine. And then you're going to want to get off, and then like I said, just go for those code keys. Doesn't really matter. If you see a T-Rex, just run past it. If you have that one thing, you'll be faster than it, so it doesn't really matter. You just want to be on the ground getting those keys the whole time. This is when I finally get all 80, just like a minute or two that it takes me. And then, as you see, it just run past this T-Rex, so it doesn't really matter. And then put him in there. Once you put him in there, it'll kill everything over there except for your tame dinosaurs, and then bring you to the next stage.
We're about to teleport. You ready?
this is the third stage, and then after this will be the final one. But the final one's the hardest. But anyway, so you basically, this one is kind of the same as the second one. It's a little bit harder, but not much. Obviously, this, if you have an Ascendant Sniper, it can one-shot those things out of the air. Just want to be getting those keys. That's the main part. Because if you spend too much time just doing other stuff, then your T-Rexes are going to take a bunch of damage. And you don't want that, because the final stage is literally the hardest. It's filled with Gigas and Reapers. And so you want to make sure that your T-Rexes take the least amount of damage they can. And by doing, and the only way to do that is by picking up the keys as fast as you can. So that's what you're going to want to be doing. Kind of just running through here. You can see this bunch of keys right here, so I just go over, pick them all up, and then just start sprinting towards the code breaker.
There are heaps of keys on the ground.
Then put them in right there.
That's enough keys. I'll start hacking us a teleport. We're about to teleport. You ready?
So this is the final stage, the actual part where you get to damage him. So it's gonna bring all your T-Rexes in, and then you're gonna get as many code keys as you can. You can only hold 20 at a time in this part, but you need 40, and you're gonna have to do that like 4 times, I think. So you do not want to be doing anything else. Just, even if there's a Giga chasing you, don't worry about it. Just get on a T-Rex or something. Cause you got to be working on getting this code. You only got 12 minutes, and it goes down fast if you're not focused on getting those keys. See, I get 19 and immediately sprint over there. You're gonna be getting them as fast as you possibly can. So make sure to dodge his laser eyes if you can. But yeah, so get the rest of them. So now I've got all 40. I put him in, and that will allow me to damage him. So in the left, you can see his health. Now it says his health bar, so you can start shooting him. I would say shoot him. Don't rely on your T-Rexes to damage him. Just shoot him, because they're gonna be super lazy and not do anything. So you're just gonna want to shoot him with your Ascendant weapons, and then you get him down a quarter health, and then it will stop. So you gotta make sure. So you basically just gotta do that again. Each time you do it, he'll go down a quarter health until you finally beat him. So make sure to have your suits on at all times. You don't want to be going around without those on, just because it'll help. Even if it's not by much, it will help. So this is the final. This is when I get all the rest of the keys. Obviously, since my armor is super good, I'm able to tank all these damage and stuff.
Why would you take a test then?
And you probably need a rocket launcher, so you can see all those stupid Chiruns in the air. You can just one-shot them all with a rocket launcher. So you probably want that. So right here, I'm kind of just tanking everything, trying to knock out his health, because you want to do that as quick as you can. So I'm shooting him, everything's getting in the way, but just gotta keep. So now he's half health. So now basically I have to repeat everything I've done. But obviously it gets harder because more stuff spawns in, and your T-Rexes start dying. But don't worry about your T-Rexes. I mean, you obviously want to have a T-Rex with you, because if your armor starts breaking, you immediately need to get on a T-Rex and put it back on. Or you want to put a new set on, so that way you don't, because if you have a few armor pieces missing, then you're gonna die. You gotta make sure to have all of your armor on. And also, if you're wondering, you cannot use Tek in here, so don't even try bringing Tek armor, because you can't use it. So there, now he's a quarter health down, so all I gotta do is just get the 40 keys again. But obviously almost all of my T-Rexes are dead. I only probably have like 5 or 6 left, so I gotta go through this rest of this quick and try to just beat it. Also hold my fists out so I can use my shield, so that way if I get attacked by a Giga, I can just pull out my shield and then block his attacks. So right now I'm trying to get to the thing, so pull out my shield, so that way they can't attack me. I get on a Rex, so that way I can actually not get hit. Put that in, and now all I have to do is get the last 20 code keys. So I go to the middle because there's a lot of code keys there, because that's where a lot of the fighting is. Kind of run in there and then run out. Now I've got all 20, and I just got to put them in and shoot them. So now I'll pull out my sniper like I've been doing and just get to wait for it, and then now you can actually shoot it. So start shooting it, try to do it as quick as you can. Once you run out of ammo, just switch to another gun that's fully loaded. And there, I have defeated him. I also had to attempt this like 6 times. You're gonna want a lot of practice before you actually do this fight. So I would suggest, if you're on a server, to probably try it in single player first to make sure you can actually do it. But that's it, and I'll let the cutscene play. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, then subscribe, and bye.
Hello? Hello? Wake up, survivor! Don't panic. All Lechelanae's got ya. 1 sec. So, good news! We passed the Genesis simulation. Welcome to the real world. The other survivors are still trapped in the simulation, but we're free. Bugger! The corruption's here too. Apparently it followed us from the simulation. But that's impossible. We might be the only ones awake. So let's get geared up and deal with the corruption before it spreads. Says here, tech suit for emergency use only. This definitely qualifies. Now that you aren't so squishy, we should figure out which part of the colony ship we're in. If we can just... Oh! That's not good at all!